Let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Let me know if you can. I kind of feel like the background music is way too loud as always. Jesus. Music is kind of loud. Yeah, I think I fixed it. Okay, let me just see here. So I'm really sorry about that, guys. I got a new computer and a new setup when we moved. So this is actually the first time I do any streaming on this. So I had to set everything up. And when I pressed live stream on my recording software, it was like, yo, your settings is just not good. Like, we need to fix this. And YouTube freaked out. So everything just shut down. And I can see that Rose said it wouldn't be an outreach stream without some technical difficulties. I know, when will I learn? How long have I been doing this for? And it's still a freaking problem. It's so embarrassing. But hello, everybody. Welcome to this year's first live stream. Hopefully one of many. I've been super excited all week. Really stoked to get back into live streaming. And just, I'm finally at the new place. Me and Mass moved. We had to move. There was some difficulties with our last apartment and also with the neighbors there. Really homophobic people, so it just wasn't a cool place to live. So we moved by the end of last year, and we're finally settled down. Everything is in place, so we're ready again, and I can kind of get back into doing YouTube again. I've been super excited, like so stoked all week to do this live stream. So I feel like we should just not muddy around too much and just get into it. So I can hear you now. So I hope everything in the audio is good and clear. Also got a new microphone. So it's just right here. All pretty nice and shiny, bright, with really crisp audio. I think this is the best microphone on this channel have sounded in ever. So it's just gonna be a good year, guys. So let's just jump into the live stream here. I'm just gonna find Croft Manor. So I feel like we're gonna have to finish Croft Manor this year, right? So it's a huge bloody build. I got a new graphics card from my boyfriend because he upgraded his. So I got a new one. There should be a little more beefy power in the computer now to actually handle this behemoth of a build, because there's so much detail. But this is what we set out to do when we started Croft Manor way back when. It was to build the most detailed build ever. So I hope everybody is just doing great. I've missed everybody so much, and I'm just super stoked to get back into it. Last year was super hectic, new job, tons of stuff happened, personal life, everything was just super hectic. So I'm just overall really excited to just be back here. Let me just see here. So let's just jump into it. And remember, guys, if you have any questions ever, you're always welcome to jump into it, to the chat and just ask. Rose is the moderator. She will keep you on your toes, so behave in the chat. That's all I ask. You can ask anything, but just behave and be respectful to one another, and everything should be fine. So let's just jump into it here. I mean, at least this one works, right? Am I right? There's no black screen. Usually there's a black screen. Somebody give me that, because I feel like there's always a black screen, and I actually managed to not have a black screen this time around. So I'm stoked about that. I'm actually kind of proud of it. Hello, everybody in the chat. I feel like 2022 was stressful and weird year for... Yeah, so just so much happened in the world, in Europe, me here in my personal life, with work, everything was just weird. It's been a very weird year. So I've hopped on the hashtag train, super corny, but hashtag new year, new me. And I kind of feel like that's what we're gonna have to go for this year. So let's just see here. So this is Croft Manor. If you haven't watched any of the other live streams, this is it. I'm not gonna go too much into the whole build itself. You can go back on the channel, watch the live streams. Everything's there. Everything's just waiting for you to watch it. So it's a huge build. We've done so much on it. It's inspired by 2 Tomb Raider franchises, both from Crystal Dynamics. So from the older one, the Legend Underworld trilogy, and from the newer ones with the just Tomb Raider to Underworld. So it's kind of inspired by everything there. So it's kind of a mixture of those 2 builds. I've really tried to just, Jesus Christ, it's lagging a bit, but it is a huge build. It's all just because we zoomed way out. So as soon as we get closer, it's a bit better. But what I think, and it's because I honestly cannot remember, we did last time, we did this gym area. So it's not correct. This gym area is just, it's not right. I actually had a look back at it and I was like, okay, so I'm not totally stoked about how this looks. Some of the things I can kind of get with, that's totally fine. But I feel like we should look at, now that we have all of the foundation tools, maybe see if we can do something with that. So I think we're going to revisit this room. Not today though. I want to start building on the main room, but we also finished this one over here. I love this room. So this is the pool room, very infamous in the Tomb Raider franchises. It's always been there, except for the new one, but there was a reason for that. There was places that you couldn't go in the Manor because the Manor was destroyed. And we played that also on my second channel, A Game, so you can go check that out. I'm gonna finish Shadow of the Tomb Raider as well, so go to the other channel, to my other channel, subscribe to it. We're gonna finish Tomb Raider. There's just so many new games coming out this year and last year. Like, I've just been overwhelmed with games as well, trying to finish everything. But Hogwarts Legacy and Forspoken are the next 2 games that I'm super stoked for. So it's gonna be awesome. Yeah, follow Rose's link. She's an awesome moderator, guy. Why don't you give her a thumbs up in the chat? She's awesome. The overgrown island in the middle is one of my favorites, yes. And we have a little relic in the middle. Usually in the old games you could actually get that relic. So I kind of tried to mimic that as well, but it's kind of overgrown. It always was that way. And I wish that we could have made like a tunnel that you swim under over to this side, because there usually was one over here. We can't do that here, but we can kind of imagine. So we're gonna fix up this room, not today, but we're gonna fix it up. Definitely going to fix it up. So actually, let me just do this because that's annoying me. It's not supposed to look like that. There we go. Much better. Yeah, so what I thought we would work on today is, and this is going to be a difficult one to do. So we also have, let me just show you guys this as well. So in the newer Tomb Raider games, again, if you haven't watched the Let's Play of those, I played through the first one and Rise of the Tomb Raider the second one, and we also played through the Blood Ties DLC, which shows Lara at her mansion before the events of Rise of the Tomb Raider, where she actually has to fight for the Manor, because it is her birthright, but there's no will. So there is this tomb for her mother, which again, I tried to recreate it, but it's very difficult recreating a game within another game, especially when we have the limited tools that we have in The Sims 4. But I tried to recreate it, kind of the tomb where her mother would be. So I think it turned out really good, really cool looking as well. Yeah, I just think it turned out really nice. Somewhat close to what the game presented. But I was looking at what could we do with maybe the hall here, the grand hall, entrance hall. That's going to be difficult because it is a mixture of 2 games. So it's actually very difficult to try and match those 2, because one is aligned one way, and the older Legend games, Tomb Raider Legend and beyond that, this hallway area that we see here is actually on the other way. So it's kind of difficult to try and mix those two together, which is also why this hallway going onto the pool area would actually be over here in the older games. So I had to kind of try and imagine what it would look like. The same thing over here. This is also going to be difficult up here as well, because over here we need a lot of space to have a library. There's not a lot of space, and I think we should just go for it. Like it's going to be like the thing that we're going to struggle to make it 100% as the games was, but we're trying to interpret it into our own thing. So there are spots like the far top of these buildings. We're not going to do anything in here. I might just put in some lights, stuff like that, so there is some natural lighting coming out through here. Let's actually do that right away. So there's some actual natural lighting coming through. But I feel like that's kind of what I'm going to do here. Maybe we can line some of these up so everything is just nice and lined up. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. To everybody new to the channel, welcome. To everybody old to the channel, also welcome. Everybody kind of new, welcome as well. Welcome to everybody. Everybody's always welcome on this channel. Oh man, that's just not gonna fit there. So how many squares? 1, 2, 3. So it's kind of on the third one. Ah, okay, like that. I see. Yeah, that's good. Maybe we can put another one here. We want some more natural lights in here. But you can kind of see that we're kind of pushing the game to its limits here because it is lagging a bit, which is, well, it's quite annoying actually. But there's nothing really we can do about it. It is what it is. But this is what it is. And I wanted to set out to create the most detailed build that I've ever built. So this is the compromise. But I think we're going to manage. Okay. So up here, I want to create rooms where it kind of looks like there's some sort of light in here. So what we're actually going to do to create that effect without overloading the system with things that it can't handle is we're going to do like this. Create a room, create the whole space in here, and then just take the lamps from up here, which we have put this really gorgeous light on, and see if we can't do it like that. Maybe we're gonna put something on these spotlights as well, because these are kind of better. And then we're just gonna do like this. Just gonna see here if I can't. Ah, beautiful. That's just the light that we want, isn't it? Okay, so we need to do that on each of them, which is fine. I love the create mod tool. I can never better build byte tool, where you can just, there's so much you can do with it. I love it, like the whole aspect of it that you can just change here, the lighting, without having to go into the Sims live mode. I love that. It's just so good. And we're just gonna create this mood, which is good. So tell me, did any one of you have a good Year's Eve? Mine was so great. Like, I spent time with one of my very good friends, and she Yeah, I love that. That's good. I spent time with one of my very good friends, and we also just drank some nice wine, some stuff, and with mass as well. And we had tapas for dinner as well. It was just a perfect night. Actually, it was very good. Maybe it's just a too bit, like a little bit too orange. No, actually, that's fine. That's fine. Every time I put down a wall, the game lags, and I'm so afraid that it's going to do that Sims thing where it just lags and then the game shuts down. That would be typical. So I need the help of everybody on this stream to remind me to actually save the game, because I am notorious for not doing so. One, two, three. I don't know why. It's like I never learn. Same with the building, or the stream setup. It's like I never learn. I don't know why that is. Let's just see here. Maybe we should put these on these sides as well, seeing that there is a lot of empty space here compared to the other side. So I feel like that'd be good. Yeah, that's good. Uh, just angry because they were. Okay, but yeah, Zoe wasn't bothered by the fireworks either. So she was actually more annoyed that we were there listening to music and she couldn't just do her thing. So I get that. Pets are so funny. In New Year's, it was okay. Okay, that's good to hear. Just gonna do maybe a bit less light over here this time. See how that looks. Let's try to go with this one instead. This warm light. I don't know why. There's just something about this warm light. The way that it looks on the building material, the stone that we chose. I just love the way that that looks. Maybe it's not strong enough. And you. Yeah, that's good. I like it. Okay, so that's out of the way. Let's go to live mode. I'm just gonna have something to drink here. So, I am undecided what we're gonna do about this whole area. So over here, there should be this whole library thing going on. So I kind of think that we want to build on that this time. So there's gonna be a hallway, not like that. It's gonna be a narrow hallway. I feel like. Yep, that's a narrow hallway. Okay, so maybe we can fix this up a bit. So we're gonna delete this. Try and see if we can't. Yeah, that's fine. We can cover those up. So I'm just a bit cautious here regarding deleting walls. So afraid that the game is gonna crash. um, yeah. Come on. Yeah. Okay. One more wall. Yes. 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 Okay. That's good. Can we extend this actually? That would make sense to me. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be good. And then we can create these little rivets where we can put in some of the bookcases. I just actually want to see what kind of bookcases we have to work with, because it needs to fit in there perfectly, so we don't actually have to do anything else than cover it up. But it also needs to fit the whole style. So maybe these. No, that's just too small. I need a wall-to-wall bookcase. One of the big ones. There's just not any of those. Okay. Oh, maybe I just got an idea. Maybe. So this one is really good. This is one of my favorite ones. So what if we did, I'm just thinking out loud here. We did something like this and maybe put in a platform. A platform tool. Let's see here. Ah, okay, super. And we raised this up so it actually fits. I feel like that could kind of work. Yeah, I feel like that could work. And then have some sort of table or something in front of it so it actually covers it a little bit. I think that could work. Something like this maybe. Side table thing. Yeah, definitely a side table, but something that can just cover it up that actually fits in that spot. Oh, that's just horrible. God damn it. But something that would fit in this spot but could cover it up as well. That would be the Strangerville one. Wasn't that the Strangerville one? This would actually be perfect as well. What color schemes? Okay, so we're just gonna try stuff here. That could maybe work with this one as well. It is floating a little bit though. I don't know. The Strangerville one. What is the Strangerville? Sets. Oh yeah, that's good as well. It's just so small. Can we place 3 beside each other? That was a good choice. Okay, we're gonna take this and we're gonna go to the other side and see what it looks like over here. So if we do 3 here instead. I always forget about the Strangerville one, but that's such a good bookcase. It's tall, it has the vibe that we're looking for. Good job. Okay, we're gonna delete this. because this is down to the library, so we need it to also be grand. Oh, that's so good. I love that. Okay, that's what we're going for. That was good job. Delete that. Oh no, the game. Oh shit. Save. Yeah, I'm gonna save in just a second. Just one down. Just gonna do this part. With big exclamation points. Save. And my power went out at the storm and lost 5 hours. Oh, I hate that. I hate that so much. It's like, why isn't there an autosave in the game as well? Like, just, a toggle you can just switch on and off when you want to, and then everything just, it's saved. That would be awesome. Like, that's what we need. How excited are you guys about Project Renee? Honestly, I almost died when they showed it off. I was like, yes, give me that teaser, give me everything about it. I'm living for it. Also, give me that color wheel back and the free, no grid restrictions. It actually kind of reminded me when you watched it. It kind of reminded me of the thing that they did with Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo. I love that. It looks so good, and also Paralives is shaping up to be an awesome game as well. Lots of good sim games coming out. Ah, Project Renee. I mean, we all know it's Sims 5. I don't understand why they just don't say that, but I mean, of course they can't say that, but it's just, we know. Oh, we know. Okay, so we're working on the hallway here. I need a door to go in here. Now the doors in this building, they all kind of need to be the same vibe. So we had one over here. Did we use this every place? We used it there. It's kind of like an archway there. So yeah, it's a very specific type of door we need here, or something that very closely matches in style. So I feel like we should go into this one and see what we have. Can we see this outside? Because this could actually be very good. This could be a good door. It's kind of a grand door, but there's this as well. Did I save? I didn't save. Let's just see here. Um, yeah, so the doors, they are very specific in the games, and I want to do the games justice, honestly. So it is very important that I find something that I feel like kind of matches everything. So maybe this one actually. But I don't want to use the same door over and over again because that's just weird. We're just gonna save that there. What about this one? No, doesn't fit. It's not right. Too modern. We have this one. Oh, okay. Did we just find a door that freaking fit our theme? I think so. Okay, yes, door. Now that's stunning. So we need to extend the hallway here. And here. And this needs to go like this. So there's just some sections of the house where we're not going to put something. I don't want to put in unnecessary stuff so the game lacks even more. It is a very laggy game at this point, so it is definitely a process to get this whole game to not crash while we're building in this world. But this is just part of the engine, right? So it's not something that we can actually do anything about. We just have to kind of deal with it. So let's just see here. I need the marble to run through here, but I also want to have some carpets go this way as well. I also want this whole thing to continue because we kind of need that. I wonder if we can find something where there's maybe a bit more. No, but this is just, it's the right one. So we just need to dress it up correctly. We also need columns in here. Columns is a very important part of the whole structure. So we need to find some columns. What did I use for the other places? There's no columns there. We have those there, but they kind of fit that whole theme. No columns in here really. Yeah, with the wallpaper, right? These ones are kind of perfect because they fit the whole vibe. They come in options. So I think we're honestly just gonna use these for this space. We kind of dress this up, kind of hide these bookshelves a little bit. I don't know what to do about this section. Maybe it's just going to be a little area where you can sit down, read or something. We definitely want to have something over here as well. So we're just going to work on this whole hallway for this at this moment, and then we can go into the library. But we're definitely going to start the library as well in here. The library was one of my favorite levels, especially in the newer ones. They were so good. So we're definitely going to work on that, but we need to find the style that matches this whole area. And I think it's very clear what kind of style Croft Manor was. We just need to find the right things so it just keeps matching. But there's also just this weird. So it is a British manor, but it has like this whole vibe where there's just certain elements where it's not it's not all Victorian. It's kind of like there's some Roman influences in there, some Greek architecture. So it's a very good mix of everything and nothing at the same time. I know that sounds so weird, but it's very hard to explain what this build actually is. I think that's just right. So it's very hard to explain exactly what this build is without actually playing it yourself. So again, I can only urge for you guys to go check out, if you haven't, a game where we played the whole thing. I feel like we could use this here, right? No, that didn't fit. So I'm not gonna do the version of Croft Manor where everything is just kind of falling apart from the newer ones, because there was a very specific story reason why it looked that way. So we're not gonna explore that one. I want to really focus on Oh, that's nice. I want to really focus on the way that it looked in its what can we call heyday. So how it used to look like, if that makes sense. But still try to incorporate Croft Manor from both games. Let's just see here. So we definitely need some lights in here. We also need some natural lights as well. And something for the walls. Some wall lights would be good. I feel like there wouldn't be a lot of ceiling lights in this place. I don't know why. It's just I never actually saw any ceiling specific lights unless it was like chandeliers and stuff like that. So we need to light up the place with wall lights. Let's just see what we have here. What would fit into this space? What would fit in? Something, I mean, do they come in another color? No, there's something about them that just don't look right. It needs to be. I have the light in my mind. I just do. Can we find it here though? Does it exist in the world of The Sims? That is actually the question at this moment. I mean, this one's good. These are debugs, so I don't think they actually work properly. Probably not. Let's just see here. No. I love Batu. Such a good game pack, at least for building aspects, my building aspects. I mean, these would kind of work for me. Can we change the tone? Yes. Okay. I kind of think this one works. It kind of works for me. Yeah, it definitely works. Again, very dark, very muted in here. It's just a whole vibe, and I'm honestly, honestly living for it. It's just what I wanted. So I want to make sure we place these in the same way, at the same spot ish. So there's not going to be one down there. And then just gonna. Yeah, I got a new mouse as well. It's very clicky. Not loving it. Recommend it to me, but it's just super clicky. So if you hear the clicks, I'm sorry. It's just super clicky. It's definitely something you have to get used to. So let's see here. We have this whole aspect. There's definitely going to be some light standing. I know this much. And we also want some maybe like a seating moment down here as well. Like a chess moment actually would be really good. Oh, I love this piece. That's perfect. Like a round one? Oh, yes. It's also this one. This actually fits better, but the round one is just so cute. What do you guys think? The round one on this one, both from the same pack, from the high school year pack. Let's just see what color schemes there are on this one. So there's no color schemes on this one. It's just what it is. This one has different color schemes that we can actually play around with. I'm levitating towards this one because it's better, or just going plain black as the whole. So what do you guys think? Which one? The square one or the round one? I vote round. One vote for round. So while you guys just vote for that, I'm just gonna find some curtains here. See what we have of options. Oh, these are horrible. So one vote for the round one. Come on, guys. Carolyn, I think you're gonna get to decide this one, actually. I think you're going to get to decide this one. So 2 votes for the round one. I think we're just gonna go with the round one then. Not loving this curtain. Maybe it's just gonna be the standard one. I actually think that's better. It has like this bronze golden look to it, which I actually think is good. So just gonna keep that. We're gonna go for the round one. You go away. Our little love seed. I don't think so. Let's see here. Laura is here. Hello, Laura. Welcome to the stream. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well. How are you doing, actually? It's been a very long time. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you. So it's been a very long time. Lots of stuff have happened. I'm not gonna get into it again. You can go back and watch the stream afterwards. But I'm good. Thank you. Let's just see here. We need some kind of rock carpet thing going on here. Like, actually, this could work in here. Right in the middle. Ah, yes. Oh my god, I got so excited there. This is just going so good, this build. I'm all over it. I'm just honestly really digging it at the moment. Got a lot of new stuff since the last time, so there's just so much good stuff here. Okay, what kind of carpet do we want here? Just like something simple, yet like a statement piece. We could go for something like this. It's definitely a statement piece. Actually kind of like that. I think that works. Let's get some lighting down here. And we have this whole wall that we can fill with paintings. So we're gonna do that. Of course, paintings that fit the setting. The whole thing that we're doing here. Got some different paintings in here that I think would fit the whole style. This all broad. Sure. She can get a spot on the wall. He, she. There we go. Beautiful. And I feel like we should have some plants in here as well. At least in this section. It's very bare, very remember in there's a butler actually for this place, so I feel like he's gonna do all the upkeeping. So you just need to do you, and he will do what it is he's supposed to do. So we can of course put some plants in here, chuck some stuff in here. Remember to save. Thank you. Meanwhile, they wondered, would he ever learn? And the question always was, no, he would never learn. Ever. No, I feel like I'm getting better at it. We're just gonna finish up this whole hallway, and then we're gonna stop. Maybe. Do we have some sculptures actually that can be in this place? Oh shit! All the debug is here. So Nick, a bottler's job is to bottle, apparently. Yes, that's true. Oh, little no shit! That's a big kitty. Ah, this is so beautiful. There's so many good stuff. Like so much good stuff. Many good items in the debug mode. I just want a simple sculpture. Something we can put on top of those smaller ones here, the tables. Like some trinkets, something like that. Just anything, honestly. And we also have like a yeah, that's fine. It's fine. And a plant, just something, anything we can put beside it, just to actually, so it's not so dark and gloomy. Even though that's always what I thought Croft Manor was like. Even replaying the games, I always felt like Croft Manor was this very gloomy place. And I remember actually when I was little, I was so afraid to play Croft Manor in the Legend games because I was so terrified that it was just so dark and scary, and there was really nothing going on. There was just music and Laura talking to herself. That was kind of it, but that was kind of creepy as well. It was a very creepy vibe. It definitely was a vibe that was creepy as far as I remember. So we need the rug here. There should be another part of it. I'm just gonna take this outside, see what kind of options we have. Not too many options actually, so maybe it's not gonna be you. What about this? Do we have something that's just not so, I mean, there's this one. It's just, I don't really want color, but I don't want all the gold. This could actually be good. So I think we're gonna try and take this one. Then you are in the middle. And we're just gonna run you down through the hallway. to the end of the hall. So you go past there, same on this side. I'm just gonna do like this. There we go. Hello, Manny. Welcome to the stream. So the reason I'm doing this is because I can't see my fucking keyboard because of the like the new mic. It's standing right here in front of me. I hope the audio is still good with it standing so close, but it is very close to me. So I'm just gonna move these down here. I actually want them to fit closely together, like so. Yeah, we're building Croft Manor from Tomb Raider. So it's a mixture of the two Tomb Raider franchises from Crystal Dynamics, the new one and the Legend one. And we're kind of combining the two because it's my favorite game franchise ever. Maybe beside Assassin's Creed. Actually, there's a lot of gaming franchises, but it's one of my favorite franchises. I love Lara Croft. She's just awesome character in my book. Such a good character. Okay, let's just try and turn down the audio volume. Is it better now? Just gonna turn down the mic a little bit. Okay, there we go. Do we have almost have the hallway done here? There's still this part, but I don't actually, not quite sure what we're gonna do with this part. But we're definitely going to put a doorway here. So maybe there could be some rooms, something here. I'm not quite sure actually. But let's just see here. So there's definitely this part. We can't really do anything about that because it's from the basement area where we put the crypt. So this is just not going to be salvageable. So we're just gonna go over it like this. So it's just not part of the room. It's just gonna be something that's just not functional. I'm so afraid. Every single time it does that. Every single time. And we're gonna create maybe two smaller bedrooms here. Could be good. Yeah, I don't know. We definitely could. Yeah, it could work as a closet. Actually, just do it like this. So that's gonna be one room. And this is gonna be another room. Those are a little too close together. Just do it like that. So is it still a problem with the mic audio? It's still a new mic. I'm still figuring out how it works, how powerful or not powerful it is. So definitely let me know. Here. So we have these two hallways, which is good. Fine, good. So we have these two rooms here. Not sure what they're going to be yet, but we have them. So that's the thing. We can do like that. So we still need to figure out with this hallway though what we're gonna put up. So maybe there's some paintings, something that we can use here to fill up the wall. I also kind of wanted to just in this area do another one of these with the bookcases. That could be, yeah, let's actually do that. It would fit in really well here. Amanda is here, everybody. Hello, Amanda. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? It's been so long. Let's see here. We're going to take these. And boom, boom. Yes. Bookshelf. And it's the right space as well. Isn't that just beautiful? So, now we're almost done with the hallway, so we can actually get into the whole library action. We're just gonna save real quick. Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you. And Happy New Year's to everybody in the stream. Really does lag when you save the game, doesn't it? Scary. So I wanted to see if we could use this for something, like anything. This doesn't actually, I don't hate this. It kind of works for me. So let's use it. In here, we need to have or you have to clean it all by yourself. Exactly. Yeah, I don't think I would live in a mansion either, but I definitely want a bigger house than the apartment I have now. So in here, I want wooden flooring, and I did. Oh, this is good. No, but it's just this is again. Then we're going back to the vibes from the newer Tomb Raider games, and that's just not what we want. I want something that looks Manor-like. No, that's just too. The wood textures in this game is just frustrating. And I'm not gonna go on a rant because we've done that many times, but it is frustrating to me that it is apparently the hardest thing in the universe to do a proper wooden texture and not have it look like garbage. So we're gonna build this bookshelf wall here. Just to try and cover up also this one going through the wall. Now we can do that. And this one. That we can't place these freely as we used to. What do we do? I definitely want this to go all the way up to here. without it, of course, clipping through the wall. That's not what we want. Maybe we're just gonna do it like this then, and then we can do something about this. I don't know what though. Through, through, through. No, good. And the other one right next to it. So at least we're creating some symmetry here. There we go. And this one. I don't actually know what to do about this part, so I think we're just gonna do plain and simple. Create our own little wall around it. Like so. Same for this side. That way we can kind of hide it and we can get away with putting in columns that don't actually angle as they would on this part here. Because you can't turn the columns when they angle like that. They're kind of fixed to that place. So we need to figure out a way to kind of manipulate it so it looks the way that we want it to. So if I was to place it here, it kind of looks bad. It doesn't really fit in there. So we're not going to place anything there. But I want to place stuff here. Actually, we could do a wall here. Oh, yes. I got the idea. So I also want to create there was this very cool thing in the game where it was like this rounded thing, and then from the floor above you could kind of see down into the hallway below. So actually, can we just take this whole room and copy it? No, I don't think that's. Let's try. Yep. That's actually stressful. I'm so afraid every single time we do that things are just the game is just gonna go, no, I'm done. You don't get to do that. Oh, we just deleted one. Not on purpose though. Of course, we're going to go back and fix that. So there are now some things on the top floor here that's not supposed to be there, like this. You go away, you go away. Double windows as well. Alright, the ones on below. I think that's it. Just gonna have a look here. Anything's wrong. So the reason that we did that, actually, I'm going to change, of course, some of the decor in here. So it's not exactly the same, but the reason we did that is because I actually need there to be a hole down into the lower level here. And we need that because there needs to be like a walkway passageway all the way around here onto this doorway. So this actually doesn't make sense that it's there anymore. We need to get rid of that and actually put in a window instead. Yeah, that makes more sense. And we, of course, need to delete these. No, I did it. God damn it. It is hard. This game is lagging. I know I keep saying it, but I think it doesn't actually translate that much to the stream how much it's actually lagging, which is quite annoying. If I were able to afford a mansion, I'd surely be able to pay for someone to. Yeah, you would think so, but you never know. I would hope so, though. I would hope so. Cleaning? Can you imagine cleaning a place like this by yourself? That would be freaking terrible. I would hate everything about it. To be honest, that would be so bad. I wouldn't even know where to start. Like, it is so big that just the sheer thought of starting from one corner of a, I don't know, 4,000 square meters place, cleaning that would be horrible. Just cleaning the 100 square meters I have now, I hate that. I do it, but not with pleasure. I can tell you that much. It's definitely not with pleasure. So I would hate every single minute of it. Yeah, oh, I kind of dig that. Hey, we can work with this. So now I need to figure out how to remove the flooring here so it doesn't actually do anything too bad. So what we're gonna do actually, I'm gonna take a railing. It's not gonna be the final one. Just need something. Gonna create, so it would be right around here. There would be this space where she can climb up. I'm just gonna pull it all the way to the other end actually, and then see if we can't just delete it. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Okay, so that wasn't actually that bad. Oh, so we have that one there. Okay, just need to fix that. I live in a normal family home and already hate the cleaning. Yeah, same. Cleaning is just not for me, to be honest. But if you can afford to live in a place, cleaning personnel, yes. You'd have to clean a little each day and keep up. I know. Wouldn't that be horrible? Can you imagine just coming home from the longest day ever and then have to start cleaning? No, thank you. Like, honestly, no, thank you. Why would this delete? So there's definitely an issue here that we need to address. I didn't take that into account, which is totally my bad. But we need to take into account that it actually overlaps here. So just gonna extend these a little bit. It doesn't matter. Because now I don't actually think it matters that much, to be honest. We deleted the whole part of that. Why did that delete? Lag Central. Just gonna try this again. But based on how you sometimes do nothing when the game kind of seems okay, I noticed that's something. Now it's totally fine. Also talking to my mother, that's totally fine. But yeah, if you see me in the stream, guys, just kind of not doing anything and just sitting and watching, not talking, it's because I'm sitting anxiously, just waiting for a response from the game if it wants to die or not. So that's kind of what I'm waiting for, to be honest. It's just kind of a response: is the game going to die or does it want to live? That's the whole thing that I'm waiting for. Oh, come on. I'm gonna try again. That's fine this time. Okay, that's weird. Nothing wrong with the roof. Good. That would have been awkward. Um, okay. This is just. Now I'm getting kind of annoyed. Um, Sweet boy of mine. Go like this. I think that's the best option. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to. We can just go in and actually see it right away. Really see how that looks. So can we place these on an angle? No, of course not. Why would you be able to do that? No, that's the wrong way. I wonder if I delete the floor while that is in, if it will still work. Just gonna have to figure out. Laggy when no one just when one just have one expansion pack too. Yeah, it's something about the game code, to be honest. So, do you guys remember The Sims 3? How much that was lagging? So, this is actually based on the same engine. It's just not loving having people playing it. So, as soon as I mean, this is just so much better than The Sims 3, but it's still lagging, and we just have to remember also that it is just a game where I don't know what would look better here, to be honest. I think this one actually. Um, it is just a game where there's just a lot of content and they keep adding content and content and content. So it, of course, at some point it's going to lag. And I think actually seeing how well the game runs, this is just because I'm pushing the game right now to the limits when it comes to the sheer stuff that I place into the world at the moment. So when you look at how much I actually push the game with items and stuff that I've put into just the build before actually starting to furnish it, it's no wonder that it's lacking because it's not meant to be this huge of a build. But when you're actually in live mode in this builds, as far as I have tried, there's not really any concerns with the lag. It's just it's not there. So it shouldn't be that bad. Can we find that wallpaper just somewhere? Or is that's just not no? Nothing matches, right? Isn't that the whole thing with the wooden textures in this game? Ah, oh, damn it. Really just wanted it to be nice looking. And now we have to find a wallpaper that matches that and doesn't suck. How do you guys feel about that one? That could match, right? I feel like that could match. Ah, kind of like that. I actually really like it. Okay, so fill it filled itself in. I haven't seen that before. I didn't know it could do that. Cool. That was kind of awesome. The skylight and everything. This room is turning out awesome, guys. I'm just gonna place these down and then we're just gonna save the game again because why take the chance, honestly? Um, what do you guys think about the build so far? That what we've done today? Funny when it does that. Actually, you know what? Maybe we're just gonna have two standard bookcases on either side here. And then a desk. I think that's gonna serve it right as well. Nothing is clipping through. Everything is good. We're gonna chuck you in there. Also, you can go over here. Let's place these the same places so everything just matches. I love it when it does that. Ah, this is just so good. So they then made it multiplayer, then removed many live stages and parts. SimCity didn't work well as expected, so they removed the multiplayer again. That's exactly what happened, actually. So it was supposed to be a multiplayer game. Then SimCity, the remake, did not go well. Fans were not happy, and they kind of it kind of backfired. So they panicked and then were like, "We can't ship this. People are not happy." And then they had to remake. So I don't know. You can actually find the whole SimCity, The Sims 4 before it was The Sims 4 leaked thing online, where you can see what it was before. It was a full-on multiplayer game, but it just didn't work and people were not happy. So they actually decided to try and salvage what little dignity they had left with the whole game and make a new one. So this is kind of what we got. That's why it's taken 7 years to actually add a lot of stuff that we've asked for, but still there's some features that still not added and something that's still not fixed, which is weird. We're just gonna save here. I feel like this library is gonna be awesome. I'm super happy about the way that everything is just turning out at the moment. Actually really stoked for it. So it's definitely going to be a statement in the library section. I want to find another piece. So I want to build my own library piece, but I want to, yeah, even The Sims 2 as well. There's so many things that they just removed. I cannot remember who made it, but you can, if you go on YouTube and just search The Sims 3 versus The Sims 4 details, there's just so many details in The Sims 3 that they just removed entirely from The Sims 4. No explanation. You don't really know why. They just removed it. It is very strange, very odd, but they did. It's just not existing in the game anymore, or they just removed that detail. So there's just a lot of stuff that you can go and actually see that they removed entire bits and pieces of stuff, which is really unfortunate, actually. Is this a tall one? Does it go all the way to the flooring? Oh no, does not. Okay. So what I'm trying to do right now, guys, is I'm trying to find a bookcase that still matches the style that we have. I'm kind of leaning towards this one, because the one that we use from uh, Strangerville is kind of, it's still, I really want to use it, but we've just used it so many places right now. So I'm trying to find one that's a bit slimmer that kind of matches the wooden turn. Just gonna take one of these. Yeah, so it kind of matches. It's not really the same, but it's just. So I'm gonna have to go out here because I need some space with this. I wonder if we can create like something like this. Space, and it would not look weird. And then place those on top of each other. That's kind of what I was thinking for this whole space. So yeah, let's actually just try it, see what it looks like. We can always just change it back. So I want to have this here. And then I want to chuck this there. And one here. So now we have this. And it looks weird. Then on the back, we can go like this. And then maybe have, no. So that wouldn't work. Like that. Yeah, that could actually work. And then create a library piece like in this way. The only thing is this one floating? Yeah, it's freaking floating. So that's kind of a problem. And I don't know how to deal with that. If there's some, do we have surfaces maybe some sort of thing in here that we can use to kind of gap that. I don't have the tool mod installed. I tried to have it installed, it just broke my game, which is unfortunate. I really wanted to have it installed, but it broke my game entirely. So I need to yeah, I really love the tool mod. It was very good, but it broke my game. The last place I used it, I didn't actually use it for this one, I don't believe, but the tool mods is a mod that actually allows you to bypass some of the restrictions that's in the game. So for example, if I wanted to have this, I wanted to rotate it on an angle, let's say 45 degrees, then you could do that. You get this whole mod aspect where you can crunch in the numbers that you want to use, and then you can make the game do that. So a lot of people use it for example, for stuff like this, where they want to create these half walls. And the last place I used it was for the Sands of Atlantis build, or Atlantis of the Sands. That was the last place that I used it, but it didn't work too well for me. It broke my game, and I actually lost some save files on that. So I just completely stopped using it. I had to uninstall it and then just use the Better Builds by Mode mod instead, as a singular mod. So that was kind of unfortunate, but you know. It was what it was. Just see here if we can do like that. That doesn't actually look too bad. That's not too shabby. And it kind of just looks like its own thing. So if we just look at it like this. No. So if we just look at it like this, no one would actually know. Like, it's not noticeable, I don't think so. So I don't actually think we need to do anything too drastic with this. It kind of works. So I'm not too mad about that. I am wondering though if we need to put a rim on this one and see how that looks. If it will add anything to the whole space here, or if it's just too much. Because then it adds it to the outside, so that's why we can't do that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, what do you guys think about this piece? I think it looks really good. It's actually kind of better than what I imagined it would look like. But I initially wanted it to be this whole round piece, but there's just not enough space here. And that's just due to the restrictions of the lot size that we just couldn't do that. But I think it turned out it's kind of cool looking. It's definitely a statement piece. Should put a ladder over here as well. Yeah, let's do it. Let's see here. Sizing it up and then raising it up. Oh, okay, that's a good idea. Let's just have a look at that actually. Still fiddling with this. I don't know why. It's just there's just something about this one that just it doesn't go well for me. That's kind of better. Okay, so what is it? A half moon shaped. Is it like a side table? I think I know the table though. It's a side table, isn't it? Accent table or whatever they call it. Like a coffee table? 7.5 moves to the bookshelf that you could build, sizing it up. I don't know what table you're referring to. Extra tabletops, okay. Miscellaneous? Ah, this one. Okay. Is it this one, right? Yeah, that could work. Never. I'll have a look here. Okay, so if we can just grab the table again. Yeah, that kind of works. That's perfect. Thank you. Perfect. Brilliant. Thank you, Rose. That was just what we needed. Ah, so good. Okay, so now we can kind of get into this. I want this up here as well. That was just from my eye. Love that. Can we find something in here as well? Like another surface thing that would work? Miscellaneous. I feel like I'm kind of pushing my luck here. Nah, you know what? I think we got it. So there's also a fireplace somewhere. So I feel like we can put a fireplace in here. Um Actually, let's put it back here because this back here would make more sense to me. Fireplace. Let's find a fireplace that actually would fit in here. Anchored to the wall, excuse me very much. Let's see here. Screwed that up. Boop. Yes. Too far. I wonder if we have another fireplace that's better. So which one do you use in here? Because we don't want to use that. Okay, so we use that in there. So maybe we can use this one in here. And then actually have it fit a bit better. Something like this. Accented with some of these. Go, and also here and here. I mean, this is just beautiful. This is actually, honestly, guys, this library is just turning out so much better than I could have imagined. When I went into this live stream, I was like, okay, so we're gonna work on the library. I had a look around the old videos, and I was like, okay, so what can we work on? What would make sense? And I kind of, so the two places I actually dread the most was the library and the main hall, because they're so iconic places in the games that I really didn't want to mess it up. But I feel like, even though it's not exactly what it is, I still feel like we are doing it justice. I think it's turning out really awesome. It's so much better than I thought it would be. So I'm super happy about it. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I'm feeling this one. I'm definitely vibing with it at the moment. So catch me outside. How about that? Oh, that's better. Now it's in the middle. So I actually, yeah, I agree, Rose. And that's why I'm gonna make an executive decision here. We're gonna delete this one, and we're gonna move this over here so we can actually delete this whole thing. Did I just fuck it all up? Okay, so that's fine. Because I want to have another one of those half rounded ones over here. Um, it works, it fits really well, and I think it looks awesome. So we can have the two wooden ladders. We can put the other ladder over here. So it still fits space wise where it would be. And that's kind of honestly the only thing that matters to me, is that we kind of have it somewhat in the right way. No. Damn it. Okay. I need to change that. Why is this so hard all of a sudden? Shouldn't be though. To go to the second floor, which is just not where we wanted. There we go. Jesus. Apparently that was the hardest thing in the whole freaking game. Trying to match that up. There we go. Wow, okay. That's so weird. We're gonna change the railing real quick because that's actually annoying me right now. I don't know if I like this one or we should find something else. Because right now it's actually, it fits really well, but it's just, I don't know, it's just a lot. It has this look to it that I'm just not crazy about, to be honest. But it does look the right way. Maybe this one. The white right swatch could be good. Yeah, can you see this? It's very difficult to. Okay, yeah, definitely this one. This one is better. Okay. Take a deep breath. Yes, thank you. Yeah, so this is definitely the better one. It fits better. Save game. Yes, thank you, Rose. Wow, almost 2 hours spending on this room here. I'm honestly a little impressed with the. Again, I think this looks awesome. I'm so happy about it. These up like so, and create another one of these. Here. And like so, that up with that. So we don't have any janky edges. We don't want that. Janky edges, and we're just gonna make that one in there. Cool. And down below. No janky edges. There. God, I've missed this, guys. Okay, down. Down, boy. There we go. I feel like we can also do that here. Because then it kind of covers it up so you can see that there's something behind holding it up, but there's like this space. So I think that's good. Can we actually do that here as well for the floating one? Because now I was teased about the floating shelf, so I'm gonna fix it. Yeah. No more floating. Ha! Take that. Okay. Whew, that was a doozy. So, right when you walk in, you of course walk into the famous desk where Mr. Lord Croft, James Croft, Richard Croft, excuse me, shot himself. So we of course need a grand desk as well. Something that can be right in the middle. Actually, this one looks awesome. So it has the books. And then we need a chair. Fit for the famous Lord Croft. Have this one, which I'm actually not mad about. I think we're gonna go with the green one, yeah? I have this thing in the back. I don't really know what to do about that. Something to be done. I don't think so. I think it is. I think it just is what it is. I mean, we can put something like a side table or something in front of it. Like something like this. Does it go through? Yeah. There we go. So we could have something like that. That would kind of fit in. It's just, the color schemes. The color schemes. I miss the creator style tool. Like, I cannot express enough how much I miss that tool. What about this one? Yeah. So that's actually kind of perfect there. So we're gonna go with that. We're gonna have a big painting behind it. I think that would be appropriate. Maybe also some curtains, of course, some curtains. Let's just find the curtains first, so we can see how big and how much space they actually take up before we find a. Oh, stunning! I actually would love to use these. Can we scale them down? Oh, they scale down. Okay. No. Hell no. I think we should do something a bit more stylish and dignified. So it would probably something like this. Or these. Oh, that's horrible. Let's just go with the regulars and use these ones as accents. Nothing below us. No. So we could go down into the basement level. No, I don't love that. I don't like it. Do you guys have any ideas? Because most of the curtains there's there's a lack of curtains that match. I mean, oh, okay. Do we have some color schemes for those? Oh, no, definitely. Oh. I actually love that. Okay, let's just see how that looks. That would make sense as a curtain in this space. It would make sense as a curtain. Especially with the green here. I think that would work. I honestly think that would work. Just try and fill the space up with them. On the bigger windows here. Yeah, I think definitely. Yeah, this is the curtains we're gonna go with. These are good. We're just gonna take a short break. I'm just gonna save here. We're just gonna take a short break, guys. I just need to go to the bathroom, get some more to drink. So I'm just gonna give it about 5 minutes, and I'll be right back. So just enjoy some music while we're doing that. I'll be right back. Back, guys. So I had to get something to drink because it's hot in here. So this new uh, studio office area that we have in this house it's a small long room, so it gets super hot in here. I just had to get something to drink, but let's just jump back into it here. So I definitely feel like we can continue this space here. I want to. So the way that I build, you guys know this by now. I'm all over the place when it comes to building. So then I'm over here, then I'm doing stuff here. So I actually want to place down some furniture over here, real quick, and find something that we think would fit the space. So we definitely need a carpet over here, and I saw there was this carpet. I think it's this one actually. No, it's not that one. There was maybe it's this one. Oh, I think it's this one. So I actually like this one. It has this style to it that just fits really well with the space. We also need to put in some lights because it is very dark in here. I want to have a couch here, maybe some chairs as well that would fit into the space. So I was kind of looking at different styles here, but I feel like maybe this one would actually be the way to go because it comes in a green color that will kind of match everything else around here. So I think, and also with the wooden texture, it fits really well. I think this would be the better one, the better couch. So maybe we're just gonna go for that. Just gonna put that up against here. So there's not a lot of space here. Again, it's just a limitation of the fact that I'm building on the 64 by 64 lot, and when we're building the house, we ran out of space pretty quickly because the front of the build, so this build is a very specific style. It looks a very specific way. It needed to look the same here. So I was like trying to build the house to scale on the outside, and then we just had to figure out inside what the hell the rest of it was going to look like, and that's kind of the result of that. So we're just gonna have to go with it. We have this here. Maybe this could go over here. Can I have different styles of furniture here? I think that's okay. It's appropriate as well. Now we just need to find a curtain that fits this instead. God, how annoying. Does this come in? No. I mean, it could just be this one. But it doesn't really fit, does it? It's not the right one. Ah, okay, so it comes in a smaller one. Beautiful. Then we're just gonna use that. Didn't even realize. Good. Okay. But we had to find another curtain that would fit that, but it fits. If it fits, I sit. No, that's the cat. Let's just see here. They're downstairs again. That we can have some lights on either side that would fit in well here. Something like this. Beautiful. I feel like actually just the standard one is good. Greens, because why wouldn't you have greens in here? okay that it goes into the wall. I don't. It doesn't have to be like so you can't see the flaws of the build, but I want it to be good. Like I want it to be detailed. So if a leaf or something goes into a space like this where you don't really go or can't see, it's fine. Like I'm not super anal about that, so that's gonna be fine. I just want everything to be good. Let me just see here. Yay, more people are back. Ah. So I think we're gonna stream about maybe like 30 minutes or so. Um, because I also have a movie date night with the boyfriend. So I'm also looking forward to that. I know he's just sitting in there waiting for me. So I feel kind of bad about that too. Here, a coffee table. That would fit in here. Definitely, again, it's so weird with this house because there's just so many different styles that would fit in here. And I kind of feel like this would fit in here. It's just small. This would fit in here as well, but does it fit here? Put that over for there for now. Maybe this one? I think that's the best one. No, definitely not that. I think this is a better one. Then we of course have to go classic with this one, which we know fits with everything. Actually, let's just do that. And then we need clutter. Just gonna go in here. We're gonna find, so there's a stuff like that. There's gonna be piles of books around the place because this place was a mess. I remember that much. No matter what kind of game, which game it was, there was always just piles of books and research everywhere, both from Lara, from her father. So it was kind of everywhere. It was always super exciting to see. Like, what can we find next? So we definitely are going to use some of the clutter here. That's also why I wanted to use this one, because it's good clutter. Snack to go. No, can't use that. And it'd be fun. No, magazines don't really fit in here. What is this? Hobby holders. Place them. That's fine. Some more textbooks here. I mean, all the book stuff in here is just gonna fit perfectly, isn't it? What do we have here? The protector. Storage bins. Okay. The lunar folio. Definitely use that. What else? What else? It's a pile of books here and a letter. That's good. We can definitely use. Are these piles the old books? Yes. That way we can kind of squish stuff together and we can fit a lamp on the desk. So that's a win-win. Let's just see here which lamp would fit. I have one in mind. I know which one. Just gonna have to find it here. Oh, that's good. No, not that one. This one? Yes. Oh. Hate it. I don't hate it. What do you guys think about that lamp? Is it good or is it good? Or should we go something more traditional like this one? This one, actually. That's the one I was looking for. So that's good. I mean, we can use this lamp over here. So we could definitely go like that. Go there, and there we can put the pile books. There. No, it's not the Croft Manor from the movies. It's the Croft Manor from the Legend, Anniversary, Underworld trilogy, and the Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider trilogy. So it's kind of a good mixture between those games, where I'm just trying to make a good mixture between the two. The green is pretty. Thank you, Amara. Should it be here? It's okay that it's kind of flowing over. I kind of like that. It gives it some sort of character. So I'm not mad about that. I do feel like I'm not gonna put a computer in here because the Sims just will like gather at that computer and they will not freaking leave ever. So I'm not gonna put in a computer for that one. But let's see, like some important papers. We can put these around the place. Stacks of papers. Don't know what they are. Looks cluttery. I love that. So we're gonna put them in. Trinketville. Lots of clutter. What do we have here? That's good. I mean, there's so much clutter has been added to the game. I love that. So it's definitely adding to the vibe that I'm trying to add here. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do about this yet. Let's just check it over here for now. Yeah, computers and televisions. I don't know what it is. I don't think it used to be that bad in the other games, to be honest. It's like it's something that came with this game. And I'm not loving it, to be honest. Hey. Don't know if we should have some sort of ceiling lights in here. I think so. Let's actually add some ceiling lights in here because it is a very dark room. There's a lot of wooden textures, so we need to add some sort of ceiling light to soften it so it doesn't feel so harsh because it is a very harsh environment color wise. That's also why the green is just good to break it up a bit, but it is a lot. Let's just some of the green that's sticking through here. Good. So lights. Oh damn. I mean, we could have a big chandelier in the middle here. That would kind of make sense. For me. Or maybe not a big chandelier. Maybe like something in between. What is a big chandelier anyway? Maybe something like this. No, that doesn't give any light at all. Just, oh no. Does this give any light? That's just so bad. I hate that one. I hate that. With every fiber on my being, I hate that light. But there's also a skylight here. so, so they can't go there. Damn it. You know what? Actually, these could go down here. They would fit kind of perfectly down here. So let's put two here. Um, we could put one there. And there definitely can be one here and here. I mean, it's a very tall ceiling, so who's gonna notice them anyway? We can also put one over here. No, because there's, so we're gonna put it up here. And one upstairs. Boom. There. So it should look a lot better. Let's just see it at nighttime. Should be lit up a bit better now. Yeah, that's much better. Oh shit, we can't put that there, so it needs to go back just a teeny bit. Like that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I feel like these fit really good. The vampire one. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. I hate that. I think it's so ugly. Um so though this one, but it doesn't give off any real light. The vampire one, where is that? Come on, vampire. Yeah. No, I hate those. I just, do they have any good swatches? Let's actually put it out into the main hall. Maybe we're gonna use it later. So all that is just lit up with stuff at the moment. Oh, this is gonna be good, guys. Can you feel it? Then we want to have some chairs, something here. So there's a scene where Lara wants to get her father's attention, ask if he wants to play, and he's just too busy with research and trying to find the source of immortality, all that good stuff. And it is a heartbreaking scene, but it is just very vivid to me how much clutter and shit honestly there's just everywhere when it comes to all of this, because he had research everywhere. So I really want to emphasize that. I need there to be like a clear vision that he was searching for something and he couldn't find it. Stacks of papers everywhere. And then we need to some chairs in front of it, right? That would look appropriate. Which ones haven't I used? Which one would you? Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah. So the whole deal with it is it's because one of his loved ones, Lara's mother, died, that he wants to find the source so he can bring her back to life because he's struck with grief. It's actually a very sad story. Once you get into it, and all Lara wants is to prove her father was right because he was belittled in the whole architectural community. Um, Again, we play through every single game. We're still missing some elements of the last game, so go check out a game where we are playing through them. It's just the stories in the new ones are so good. They're gonna actually go in and take the stories from all the games and kind of combine them into one thing. So they're gonna combine all the universes and make one cohesive story, which I'm super excited about. I think that sounds awesome. There's this third thing. I don't think it's this one. Yeah, this is turning out awesome. Let's just see here. So I don't really want to put anything on. Pick the Mona Lisa. Why not? Of course you would have the precious painting like that. Okay, there we go. We have lots of space here. Again, I need to fill it up with clutter. I'm might gonna do that on my own, but I think this turned out really good. Like I'm super happy about everything. We still have this hallway also that just it looks too much like the one below, so there's a few tweaks here and there that needs to be done, but overall, with the whole thing, just take a look here. So with the whole thing, I think the whole grand library that we created here, I think it turned out awesome. I'm not done with it yet. We still have a little ways to go, but you can definitely see where Lord Croft's Richard's office was, where he spent most of his time. There's clutter everywhere. I think it's shaping up to be freaking good. The interior of this house as well, and of course we have the ladder where Lara crawls up in the games. Again, this is not a one-to-one recreation. This is just my take on it, trying to combine the Croft manners from my favorite Tomb Raider games. But I think it turned like it's definitely a vibe. It's definitely a mood. I love the way that it turns out, and it's just also the columns of book walls. I think that's awesome. So I think we're going to stop the live stream here. I just want to thank everybody so much for joining me here on the live stream, for just spending time with me. It has been amazing. I have had such a good time, and I've just really been looking forward to coming into live streaming again. So thank you so much for starting off your New Year's with me. Stay tuned here on the channel and also on a game, links in the description down below, and also Rose has put them into the chat as well, so you can go find them there if you can't find them down below. But thank you so much for watching with me. I really hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and stay tuned on the channel for more streams and content. So hit that notification bell and the subscribe button if you haven't already done that. And I think that's gonna be me for the stream here. So just thank you so much for watching. Rose just threw in a link. Amazing moderator as she is. Have a fantastic day, night, morning, wherever you are in the world. And thank you so much for watching. And I just hope to see you guys next time for another stream here on the channel. Bye, everybody.